Hello and welcome to the Spring Orchestra Concert. My name is Miss Hill and I am the 7th through 9th grade orchestra teacher. I hope you enjoy our digital program notes.
Tonight's performance consists of 5 pieces. Let's check out some other great photos from this marking period. Here's a bass player and a cellist, some violin and viola players with a member of the Music Boosters, a viola and violin player, and some other ladies getting ready for our March 1st concert that was side by side with the Nazareth College Orchestra. Let's look at the standards that were addressed this marking period. Artistically literate citizens seek to understand relationships among the arts and cultivate habits of searching for and identifying patterns, relationships between the arts and other knowledge. By using digital program notes, we can address Anchor Standard 11. We can relate musical ideas and works to varied contexts and daily life to deepen understanding. After all, the arts inform our lives with meaning. Every time we experience the joy of a well-remembered song, experience the flash of inspiration that comes from immersing ourselves in an artist's sculpture, enjoying a sublime dance, learning from an exciting animation, or being moved by a captivating play. Here are some of the processes. Okay, let's go to our first piece. Bach's third Brandenburg Concerto would have looked something like this. Each one of the 6 concertos highlights specific groups of instruments. We can call each of them a concerto grosso, which is a musical composition for a group of instruments accompanied by an orchestra. The term is used mainly for Baroque works. When you watch and listen to the video, notice when a certain color stays level. This means that the instrument voice is creating a repeating drone that emphasizes the root of the chord. There are 6 Brandenburg concertos. Each one is an excellent example of music from the Baroque era, which was characterized by ornate pieces that typically used the harpsichord. The dots that you are about to see provide a musical contour for each of the voices in the music. The blue dots are called the basso continuo. This 1-minute Edpuzzle helps us learn a little bit more about Bach. Think about this. How did the scrolling points help shape your understanding of musical voices and phrases? The music animation of Stephen Malinowski takes 2-dimensional listening maps to a new level. The listener is immediately immersed in the contour of each voice through corresponding planes and colors. Check out this recording of an actual Baroque ensemble. There's a harpsichord, and the bows are shaped a little bit differently. Our second piece takes us from the 17th century to the 21st century. Reverie is by James Corigliano. The definition of reverie is a state of being pleasantly lost in one's thoughts. This piece will feature some freshmen from our dance department. A reverie is the state of being in a daydream. The introduction sets the mood of the piece. The inner voicing, played by the violas, deep alto timbre, is so important that some violin players will be playing third violin. This is a traditional Mexican ballad. Ranchera is associated with themes of love, patriotism, and nature, typically sung on ranches as early as the Mexican Revolution of 1800. In the States, it is a typical cowboy song. The non-traditional bow technique that you hear is called chopping. This bow technique provides a comical allusion to lumbering horses and cattle on a ranch. Let's quickly check out Mark O'Connor's playing. He's an amazing fiddle player and passionate teaching artist. Our fourth selection is I Wanna Be Like You from The Jungle Book. This monkey song from the classic Disney film The Jungle Book will make you want to start dancing. Larry Moore's arrangement adds a special flair with an infectious Latin style that gives it even more appeal to players and audiences. Here's a recording with a Latin flair.
Now I'm king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cup.
Our final selection is also arranged by Larry Moore. Mr. Moore is a pianist who grew up in upstate New York and attended Greenville College. Can you believe the Phantom of the Opera recently celebrated its 25th year on Broadway? Here's a picture of my second cousin, who has been in the show for 20 years. The music of this renowned stage production has found yet another audience. Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber's timeless melodies will most certainly appeal to you, as they have to the students through superb melodies for younger string groups. You will hear the Phantom of the Opera theme, All I Ask of You, and Music of the Night.